Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Dubai Drive series. I'm here with Mohammed.
Hey guys, welcome back. In today's episode, we're going to be taking you guys through Dubai Islands. This master community has been a hot topic over the last couple of years, especially the past year, where it's been one of the highest transacted locations. So we thought it's worth taking you guys through this.
So Mohammed, when was this area developed and by which developer?
So Dubai Islands is a master community consisting of 5 different islands from A to E, and the master developer is known as Nakheel, very reputable and is also government backed. Dubai Islands was initially known as Dera Islands earlier in 2009 when it was launched in the first phases, and then going down a couple of years they rebranded it as Dubai Island, and that's where a lot of people started buying plots here and a lot of noise started. So Nakheel is the master developer, and Nakheel is the one who sold all these plots to the private developers where the private developments are being done. But Nakheel is also going to be monitoring, let's say, the mall and the golf courses and all the beaches that are going to be coming here until management changes to other private companies. But until then, yes, Nakheel is the one who's overlooking everything, but they're not the ones developing all the different buildings, just to answer your question.
What type of buyer would typically consider Dubai Islands?
So with Dubai Islands, because it's still early on, I would say, though a lot of these projects were launched a year and a half ago, I still think it's early for Dubai Islands, because I think out of many, possibly only one building is probably almost handover, which is the other than that, a lot of other buildings have quite some time to go and there's a lot of stuff being done. So majority of the clientele right now would be investors, because your price per square foot for something that has beach access and all those other sort of additional facilities, price per square foot is very attractive. So your main target base right now is going to be investors. However, there are a few end users who are picking certain units for themselves and planning on moving here, let's say 3 years down the line, 4 years down the line. So you could say a bit of end user as well, but majority I would say is for investors, because they're going to see really good capital appreciation over here.
And how's the access in terms of like connectivity, main roads, so connectivity to airport, Dubai airport, to Dubai Mall?
So connectivity, they've made it very easy, and this is what
I'm just going to show the audience here as well while you're telling us.
Yeah, sure. So this is what's made Dubai Island stand out so much, is that they've made the connectivity and they've made so many bridges, which has made the connectivity so easy towards Dubai Mall, towards downtown, towards the financial district, towards even the airport. So all of these areas are less than 20 minutes away.
I think like to Dubai International Airport it's around 12 minutes, to downtown Dubai it's showing me here 15 minutes.
Exactly.
Business Bay 20 minutes, Dubai Marina 30 minutes.
Exactly. Even if you put it on our map screen over here, if you have a look, this is to Dubai Mall and this is us halfway inside the island already.
Right now we're in which island currently?
We're in Island A. So Island A is where majority of your private developments are being done, and this is where most of your residential towers are going to be. It's going to be approximately 33,000 units that are going to hand over. So this is not a small project. Dubai Island is going to be a mega master community where they're going to have malls and basically everything a family or someone living here could possibly need.
I noticed here as well that there's hotels and resorts that are already built on this island.
That's right. So they've got a mix of popular resorts, a mix of popular hotels as well that are coming here. So even for those who are going to be living here, the residents, they're going to have the full resort feel, just because of the amount of stuff that they're being provided on this island. There's not many islands that come with a whole golf course. There's unlimited access to beach, like you name it. We've got everything over here.
I believe you mentioned that there's like 5 different islands. So how do the islands compare? What would make someone like invest in island A versus island B versus island C? So, is it the developers that differ, or is it like...
So it really just depends what you're looking for at the end of the day. If you look at Island A, it is the biggest island, it's the main island with the mall. For those that are mainly looking at, let's say, a residential apartment building, Island A might be one of the first one that pops up. Whereas on Island B as well, you've got residential buildings by Omniath and by high-class developers. So the price is also on a more premium. For those that are looking for something super premium with beachfront access and all of those things, then they would maybe go for Island B. And the price per square foot over there is also going to be higher. Island B also has the Bay Villas project, which is the townhouses, mansions, and villas by Nakheel.
And they all have beach access. All the islands have beach access.
Yes, all the islands have beach access. Not all the properties, for example, not all of these residential buildings are going to have beach access right in front of them. That's why it's very important for you to not just look at the brochure and actually visit the plot of the building that you're purchasing, just to know how far it is actually from the beach, how far it is from the mall. because on the brochures I've noticed everyone makes it look like their building is a beachfront. When you actually visit the island, that's not a reality. And then Island E is another one that's about to come up soon, which is going to be exclusively just for villas, mansions and townhouses. Yeah, and the other ones are still on the way. They're still constantly launching new things on all the islands, such as the golf villas. There's a lot of stuff that's still to come over the next couple of months, you could say.
How would you say Dubai Islands would compare to Dubai Maritime City?
So Dubai Maritime City has a bit more of a commercial feel. At least that's what we can perceive from what we see.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't have any beach access over there. You don't have a mega mall over there. Yes, it's great. You've got a seafront property. Your connectivity is also decent. There's not much you can complain about. But if you want more of that resort feel, if you want that whole master community feel where you've got access to the mall, to all of the day-to-day things on the tip of your fingers, then Dubai Islands give you that more, homely environment.
Would you say Dubai Islands is good for investment right now? And by how much has it appreciated since it was officially announced?
So initially when for example, the apartment complexes were coming out, a lot of the buildings were out here for maybe 15 to 1700 per square foot. Some of those same things are also now being sold or being launched, you could say, around 3000 per square foot. So I wouldn't say firmly that it's 100% capital appreciation, but yes, it has been on an incline. We're going to see the real appreciation for something like this when the master community develops more, and when we start to see more handover, more movement. Obviously, that's when we're going to see the real results. But as for now, for sure, I would say it's one of the better investments that are currently there in Dubai, because for something that does have accessibility to the beach and all of the things that are provided, it's great. And as per what you're saying, if it's a good idea to invest, so like what we normally look at is the entry point. If you find the right entry point, you can't go wrong.
Would you say at the time being there is a right entry point?
Yes, for sure. So again, depends on who's looking, what the objective is, whether it's ROI, whether it's appreciation, for how long someone is planning to hold the property. There's a lot of factors to take into account, whether they're looking for a villa, townhouse, all of those things. And if they know their objective, then for sure the right entry point can be identified.
And regarding the lifestyle, in this area, are there any malls that are being built, any gyms, schools for kids, hospitals?
So like I mentioned earlier as well, there's a huge mall to be built over here. They say that it's going to be bigger than Dubai Mall. And when we drive a bit to the left side, you can also see that the grey structure for the mall is already up as well. Without a doubt, they're going to be coming out with hospitals, they're going to be coming out with schools. With the amount of space that this island has, they're going to be having all of these facilities available over here at the island.
But by when would you say it will be fully built?
You could see the island flourishing within the next 2 to 3 years, when a lot of the construction will start to be afloat and you're going to see a couple of handovers. That's when real life is going to set in. Infrastructure is already great all around. The location is already phenomenal. It's right opposite the Gold Souk side of Dubai. Like everyone knows, that's a huge market. That's one of the main important financial hubs as well of Dubai, the entire Gold Souk. And the majority of those areas are leasehold. All of Dubai Island is going to be freehold. So it's going to be a very attractive sort of property market here as per the location.
Would you say that this area, Dubai Island, in general, is it an area where...
That's the mall.
Oh, okay.
If you show on the left, that's the entire grey structure of the mall that's already been prepared. I believe construction is paused just for the time being, but when they do resume, they already got the base built up, and I'm sure it'll pick up really quick.
So this all right now, we're still in Island A, basically?
Yep, this is an Island A.
Okay. Would you say this area is a fit for all, as in there are type of units available for families, they're for single professionals, for students?
So Dubai Islands is something that can cater to almost everyone, because you've got units that are 1 bedroom and then it goes all the way to mansions that are even 7 bedrooms. So you can literally cater to anyone and everyone. Now it just depends on the individual as well, that the kind of work life that they have, the kind of lifestyle that they're living, and the standard of living that they would like to maintain. Just based on that, this can basically cater to everyone.
Alright, thank you so much for your insight about Dubai Islands. If there's anything you would like to add before we finish today's episode?
Don't just look at the brochures, actually come in and look at the plot of the building that you're buying. Make sure you know what you're getting into. Do some studying into the developer as well. Everything looks very attractive on paper. There's a lot of private developments here as well. Some have a good track record, some don't. So it's really important to know what you're getting yourself into, because without a doubt, Dubai Islands is going to be amazing. It's going to perform really well. But if you want your investment to perform the best, you need to make sure you just study it a little bit, and you're working with the right people, and that way you won't go wrong, hopefully.
Alright, thank you so much for your insight, and thank you everyone for watching. We hope you liked today's episode.
Good luck.